What's up, everybody? I'm a little bit early tonight. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Good news, boys and girls. Arts and crafts. Arts and crafts time has been extended 1 hour tonight. Bring us now live. Okay. Good news, boys and girls. Arts and crafts time has been extended 1 hour tonight. Tweet. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? London Reed, first one here, followed by Red Skull Gaming, Big Joe Chig Par. Am I saying that correctly? Ty S, Joe Mama. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Got Lakers Bodyguard, Miguel. What's up, everybody? Let's do some stuff. I don't know what that means. I don't know why it sounded all weird. But yeah, let's actually do some stuff. Dragon, send it over to saying you are early. What is this? Slap for score guess? Ooh, score guess. Where do I think you are currently at? Based off of yesterday's numbers, I wonder if you've slowed down or kept the same pace. Slap. I'm gonna guess that you are currently... I mean, yesterday you ended with basically 30 mil. But I'm going to guess that today you haven't... I mean, it's, you know, it's a little bit earlier. So you haven't been able to run 5-star champions again, maybe, or something like that. But I know you want Squirrel Girl. So I'm going to say 44 million. Am I close? Am I correct at all? Give me 1 sec. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me know if I'm correct at all. 47.28 million. Okay. That's pretty close. That's not bad. Damn, 47.28 mil. Still crushing it. That's awesome. And whoa. We got some more super chats here. Croy sent it over $1. Thank you very much, dude. Saying faster than your Red Skull and end with 100% health too. Wait, hold on. Watch last night playback, and I don't appreciate the Howard the Duck slander. He kills that 6.2.5 Havoc. Listen, Howard the Duck, I'm not saying he's useless, alright? I'm just saying he's, you know, he's Howard the Duck, alright? MSD in the house, too. What's up, dude? But Red Skull Gaming also sent it over 5 with a pair that is looking like he's just having the time of his life, man. Just chilling out. How's it going, pair? Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. It is going well. Hopefully you're having a good night, too. Just thought I'd come on a little bit early, because I got some grinding to do, man. I got to catch up on this grind myself, so yeah, a little bit extra grinding. BJ just stopped by to say hello before bed. Great points on the individual masters video. Ah, you liked it, eh? Well, Bentley, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And if you're on your way to bed, have a good night. But alright, let's do some stuff. First, I guess I'm going to dump my energy before we hit the arena. And then arena time. Oh, I forgot about the Acornucopia thing. Actually, yeah, let's do that first. We might as well do that first. And then dump energy and then arena. Don't want to forget about this. Okay, you know what? Let's bring in the big boy Void. And I guess we'll cut these other synergies in favor of Colossus. And also bring in Hype. There we go. That's the team right here. Let's do it. Wait, you're super early. I know, Star. This is the earliest I've been in a long time, right? BG, got a 5-star Cosmic Awakening gem, but not sure who I should be waiting on. I'm looking for double immunity. For Cosmic Champions? I mean, Corvus is kind of double immune, sort of. Not well, maybe not. I mean, he has 2 immunities. Sort of. I don't know. There's a lot of good Cosmic Champions out there. I'm sure you'll find someone to use it on. Corvus, if you run Suicides. Hyperion, if you run any type of Mastery setup at all. What's her face lady? Captain Sparkles. For some reason, having a hard time remembering her name tonight. Or today, I guess. The video I made before, kind of forgot her name too. What's up? It's not Carson. How you doing? Sup, Cody? BG, what is nonsense starting early? You're still expected to go to midnight, eat some arena grind, and YouTube stream. No, I started about an hour early, and I'm not ending about an hour early. So yeah, I'm still gonna stream to my normal-ish time. What's up, Peenach? BG over here doing all the cornucopia and quest energy dumping while I just sit here and do nothing but arena forever and ever and ever. Ah, yes, the half breakdown of the of day 2 of a feature grind happening right now. It seems. I know the feeling well. What do we got? MODOK, kinetic transference, explosive personality. Big surprise. I'm going with Omega Red. Did I ever get that new driver? Did I ever get it? You're asking? You're saying I as if like you. Actually no, I did not. The day that I was gonna go, something came up and I ended up not going. So I really need to re-up my driver's license. It's bad. It's getting close to expiration time. BG, I want to rank 4 my 5-star Corvus and Hype, but I can't pick which one to do first. It's a super tough call, man. Both champions are amazing. If you run Suicides, it's hard to recommend anyone but Corvus. Honestly, Hype is still good, though, even with Suicides. If you don't run Suicides, though, then you probably just want to go with Hyperion. Corvus can... without Suicides, he's still a fine champion, but his damage... I don't know, if you can't get him built up, sometimes he doesn't have the damage in, like, the later quests and stuff like that, so, yeah. I mean, hell, depending on how late of quests we're talking about, even with Suicides, I was having a hard time using them in 6.3, but... yeah, that's a little different. In regular content, like Alliance quests and stuff like that, he still more than crushes it. Should I rank 4 Sparkles, Torch Cap, Infinity War, Venom, or Stealth Spider? That's a lot of options, man. What are you looking for? What do you need? Can you narrow it down at all? You got to think about what you're missing in your roster or what you need for a quest. If you're just ranking up a champion just because, well, you can kind of go with whoever you want. I'm personally not a fan of Stealth Spidey, but some people like him. The other ones are all quite good, though. Is Iron Man Infinity War worth rank 4 unduped? He can be, sort of. Actually, I don't know. Iron Man Infinity War, like, he kind of can still be worth ranking up without his Awakening ability. Yeah, his Awakening ability is not crucial to play the champion. But I will say this about Iron Man Infinity War. It's tough to find a great use for him sometimes. He has a lot of utility that in certain quests can really come in handy. He's got some powerful synergies and stuff like that too, sort of. But I don't know. You don't see him used a ton for a reason, you know. If you like the champion, if you've messed around with him a little bit and stuff like that, then yeah, without his awakening ability, he's still fine. But make sure you like him, otherwise you might end up in the same position that others have, and where he's just a defender. And on defense, I would say his awakening ability is a lot more important. That final 15% is actually really annoying when he's awakened versus not. Jay Lanky sent it over 2, saying for Pert. Ah, man, I heard about that. Neil Peart, man, one of the best drummers to ever hold a pair of sticks. Yeah, man, rip. Thank you for the 2, but yeah. I still remember I took drum lessons for maybe about 6 months or so, and for some reason my drum instructor, even though I never mentioned Rush or anything like that, I guess it's probably because he was an older guy, he gave me a Rush drum book, and yeah, like that was like my first introduction to Rush. Never heard of them before that. And I was sitting there like actually learning some of Neil's songs, which, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, especially as like a new drummer, man. I couldn't play half that stuff, but I found it so damn interesting. Learning 7/8 with Tom Sawyer. Learning Jacob's Ladder, I remember playing too. Or trying my best to, at least. And then, of course, he showed me the YYZ drum solo, and my mind was just blown. For like a solid month and a half after that, you know. Dude's a legend, man. It's crazy that he wasn't that old, you know. Did not expect that. Can we see your mastery setup? Yeah, I'll show you my mastery setup after I get out of this quest, since it's a timed quest and I'm almost through with it. Alright. Have 4 5 stars. Uh-oh. Ooh, I got lucky. She could have punished me there, but she didn't. Have 4 5 stars. 2 of them are Fury and Blade. Who should I rank up first? Well, good lord, I just got smoked by Invisible Woman pretty hard. I would recommend Blade. I don't know if your Blade's awakened. If you only have 4 or 5 stars, your Blade may not be awakened yet. But once you can get Blade awakened, that'll be pretty huge, having the healing ability of Blade. Wait, how does this node work? Maybe I misread the node. I don't know. I have a lot more debuffs on myself than I thought I would. Oh well. Oh jeez. Really, Invisible Woman? Get out of here. Are you about to kill my Hyperion too? Please. I need some character to stay alive. But yeah, I recommend going with Blade. That's the answer. Star, I see there's a word. Give me a sec on that. I probably shouldn't keep throwing heavies with the rage node. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Oh, good, I didn't get hit by that. That was close. Alright, I need to hit her with like a special one or something. Alright, pignoli is the word. Pignoli, that sounds like some sort of... God, hold on, I'm terrified at this moment. Pignoli sounds like some sort of Italian or Italian. Italian baked good of some sort, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. With meat in it, maybe. I guess that's is Stromboli's Italian, right? I'm basically thinking of that, I guess. But pignoli, you know what? Oh, maybe it's pork inside there. The pig, you know. Probably not. But that's all I could think of is some sort of Italian food. And yeah, maybe it's a variation of that. That's my guess. Some sort of meat pastry contraption. Chris sent it over $1, saying why early and when ending. I started about an hour early. I'm gonna stream about. I'm gonna stream for about 3 hours instead of 2. So yeah, I'm still gonna be ending around the same time as usual. Thank you for the $1. All right. Bubble shield, oscillate. Okay. Let's... Yeah, let's go with void. I might die. Just to all the degen damage or something, but... it'll probably be fine. Oh, I thought I got hit there. Oh, that was close. Oh, not this game again. I don't want to play that game anymore, Domino. Oscillate actually kind of helps against Domino, so you don't get cornered, you know? It's not bad. Man, the final fights in these quests are actually, like, pretty tough, you know? The early ones are like, okay, this was easy. And then you get to the later stages of the quest, and you're like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay. I feel like I wasn't paying attention to my my debuffs, but it feels like at least one of them failed. Let's go, Domino. Toss that L2. There it is. Man, you know, I gotta say, oh, good lord, that hurt. Something really nice about the path that I was on in War is nobody ever put Domino on that path. Domino was always elsewhere on the map. And it was really nice going a few seasons without seeing Domino at all. Like, I don't know the last time that happened. I was always fighting Dominoes. Oh, geez, through block. Got me. Whew. Alright. Chris sent it over another 5, just with the banana happy face. Chris, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get through this fight. We're gonna go with Sabretooth. No reason why. He's not the best option here, but you know, he's got to get some action. He's got to earn his paycheck just like all the other champions, you know. No, please don't kill my Sabretooth. Oh, you tried, Sabretooth. You 5-hit combo killed. Good lord. Alright. I'm gonna choose Colossus. Actually, I decided was the better way to go. There we go. All right. What's up, Carl? I've actually faced her several times on the Mystery Path BG, but she's not too bad on any of these nodes, especially with Void. Really? I'm pretty sure I haven't fought her a single time in like. I think I was on that path for 3 seasons or something like that. It was at least 2, but I'm pretty sure. I want to say it was 3. Was it 3? Felt like 3 at least. And yeah, I don't think I saw her a single time. Stream for 4 hours and I will give you something else. Well, I'm not going to be streaming for 4 hours. So, thank you anyway. Pignoli, noun, pine nuts. Damn it. So it's kind of food, right? Alright, I said I would show my masteries. This is my current mastery build. I'm running full suicide masteries, max despair, max deep wounds, 1 point assassin. Defensively, running my standard 15 points in the left half of the defensive tree, 3 points in willpower, 1 point in coagulate. And proficiencies, I've got kind of a bare bones build. Just 3 points parry, 3 points stupefy, 1 point limber, 1 point dexterity. And that's my current build. My masteries change pretty frequently. So, yeah, there's a good chance a week from now these masteries will be different. But for now, I'm enjoying this build. What, the banana sundae with the cherries covered in fudge at a fun fair in the middle of nowhere is up, right, guy? What up, J Divine? How you doing, man? What's your opinion on Swiss cheese? Swiss cheese. I can't even say it, apparently. I don't remember the last time I've had Swiss cheese. I guess I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of most cheeses. I like a good mozzarella. That's terrible. I shouldn't even have tried that. I like mozzarella cheese. Because, you know, pizza and mozzarella sticks. But other than that, I don't know. I'm not really a big cheese guy. Oh, and I used to eat string cheese a lot. I'm not sure what type of cheese that is. But I did used to eat a bunch of string cheese when I was a kid. I guess I stopped doing that. But yeah. How many points I need to contribute in the arena for Squirrel Girl when in the intermediate bracket? David, unfortunately, I don't know. I think Crafty Grinding, the YouTube channel Crafty Grinding, he may have some info about that bracket. It's kind of hard to come up with solid numbers for that bracket since people don't really report on those typically, but I think Crafty still does predictions for that. Run the exact same masteries, nice. And this stream started earlier than normal. Any particular reason? I'm being held hostage. Send help. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really know why. I kind of need to do some grinding for a Squirrel Girl, but that's kind of an excuse. I don't know. I kind of just felt like streaming, I guess. Felt like streaming. Felt like playing. So I might as well play and stream, you know. Just saw the talent vid. Think it's genius. Cool, man. Glad you like it. Seems like a bunch of people liked it. Definitely not for everybody. Some people weren't a fan of it, and that's cool. Pronounced mutts. Eh. I feel like I say the name of that cheese differently every time. Please, what is the lowest team of 4 stars you can run the 4-star featured arena? Thanks, man. If you're running all of the same like ranks, then yeah, it's the like, to be safe, it's gonna be rank 4 4 stars or rank 2 5 stars. If your champions are high PI, we've tested it a little bit, and it seemed like rank 3 4 stars are okay, but it's a little bit dicey. Sometimes you will get deathmatched with that. You can also mix in lower ranked champions if you're willing to kind of mix your champions up, I guess. So you can do something like, if we're looking at 4-star champions, 1 rank 5 with 2 rank 3s, or 2 rank 4s with a rank 3. 1 rank 4, 2 rank 3s, that type of thing. But yeah, what I do just to play it safe is either 3 4-stars at rank 4 or higher, or 1 4-star at rank 5 and 2 at rank 3. And then the equivalent for 5 stars as well. Esmir sending over 2, saying 5 out of 6 YouTubers can agree this is a super chat. I'm one of the 5 out of the 6. I agree. It's big, it's blue, it's quite super. It is a super chat. Esmir, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Good morning, BG. So early. New Year's resolution. What's up, Benzo? Nah, I don't know. I just felt like playing, I guess. So yeah, don't get used to it, everybody. This is definitely not going to be the normal thing. I'm sure tomorrow it'll be back to normal time, which is probably late, but yeah. No, God, it's not Mutts Star Help. Whatever. The M cheese. Talonfit is great. One thing I wish Kabam did is make our champs gain XP by playing them, and you could level up for some form of experience on them to enhance their stats. I've thought about things like that. It's tough because you never really want to be like forced too much to play a character. If there was a way to maybe have additional ways to have it so that it wasn't like a mandatory thing. Like, let's say if you played with a character enough, you got a special profile picture for them or something like that. I don't know. There's probably other cool things you could do too, but it gets rough, like if you rank up a champion because you need to use them in war or something, and and going in with like a disadvantage just because you haven't played them enough, like it's kind of tough, And like, on the one hand, gaining experience, I love it, and when I hit level 60, it feels like part of a game was kind of missing now that I'm not gaining experience. And on the other hand, it's like, oh, cool. I did what I set out to do, and like, I don't have to worry about that anymore, So stand by my idea of level 60 repeating, getting smaller tier resources every time you re-hit level 60. Yes, I still agree with that idea too. I would love to see something like that. All right, let's hop back to, let's go to the arena. Let's hit up the arena. Bro, why you never change your profile, prick? Oh, jeez. I meant to say pick. Whoops. Why do you never change your profile pic? I don't know. 2 reasons, I guess. One is I like the border that's showing right now over like these other borders. They've gotten better. Like the Fantastic Four ones are pretty good. The symbiote one is pretty good too. But a lot of these borders looked real stupid, like these the gray ones here. I think those look pretty dumb. And even... Where are the other ones? I guess I don't have too many of the other ones, huh? Even like for this Spider-Man one right here, even though it's like a little bit more of a special border, I still don't like the way it looks. It doesn't feel quite right. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to like the standard border that we have for our champions. I don't know. That and the other reason is it actually comes from my time playing World of Warcraft, which I haven't really been playing too much lately. I went back and played Classic for a little bit, but I'm actually talking about like years ago when I played, before I quit the game, they introduced a system called Transmog, which allowed you to change your character's appearance. And I thought it was a cool idea and everything until I realized like you could tell it's different in that game, right, versus this one, but in that game you could tell like you could tell a lot about somebody just at a glance, looking at the way someone looked, like their armor and weapons and stuff like that. And then when they introduced that system, it took that away, and I really didn't like that. And ever since, I've kind of been running like just whatever the default is in most games that I play, including this one. Even though it doesn't mean as much in this one, it doesn't mean pretty much anything in this one. But something about it I still like from all those years ago when I played WoW. BG, my girlfriend asked, why is that girl with the squirrel on your loading screen keep winking at you? Is she trying to flirt? I'll knock her out. Jesus, girl is nuts. I know, boo. What? Oh my goodness. Well. Hey. Maybe. Yes, please join me in Arena Heed hockey sticks. Yeah. Or HE. Whoops. This game needs alternate costumes for champions instead of having separate champs that are exactly the same. Like, there's no point of Deadpool X-Force. Just make him a costume. Well, so yeah, I've got mixed feelings on that. I guess based on what I just said, it's sort of a little bit. It falls in that same category. Sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. Deadpool, it feels like it makes less sense just because Deadpool sucks. Well, that Deadpool sucks at least. And Goldpool isn't great. And the red Deadpool, these days, mostly a trophy champion, but used to be really good. I've played a lot of games where like it feels like the entire purpose of the game was just to collect cosmetics, and that gets really old too. So I don't know. I kind of like that they're all different characters, to be honest. Why have we never seen your oh, man. What's up, Wick? Not gonna read that again. What's this early poop a boat? What up, dubes? How you doing, man? I don't know, dude. Just felt like turning on the stream. Changed mine to Arcus in honor of the passing of Super Arcus. He will be missed. RIP. Normal Arcus is still my friend, though. We will fight on together to honor the memory of Super Arcus. Did they fix him, Super Dirty Pickle, or is he still bugged? So Brian, Ghost could take down 3.3 million health in about 200 hits. If the mini-bosses in Abyss are less than that, it shouldn't be a problem, right? They're going to be more than 3.3 million health, I would guess, right? 3.3 million? What is this, 2017 or something? When did Labyrinth come out again? But yeah, I'm thinking they're going to have more health than that. But Ghost, I'm betting Ghost is going to be good. I really feel like, I mean, early predictions at least, because who really knows? They might have things that prevent Ghost from being useful. But early predictions is Aegon and Ghost, and like those are going to be like the top 2 most used champions for the Abyss. We'll have to see though. A couple more weeks and it'll actually be out. Sort of hard at this point, but to take something from WoW, new content unlocks a new tier skin/costume for champions. I haven't played WoW like the current version of WoW in many years, so yeah, I'm not even sure of the systems that you're talking about. So when I played, I don't think there was like, well, I guess there was some purely cosmetic stuff, but it wasn't much back when I played, at least. I know the devs have also commented that that they're not really a big fan of doing the costume stuff either. And you know what? I should have used a different example. I should have actually used the example from Dota. The game I just used an example for the video today. In Dota, you are able to change the appearance of your character. And at first, the changes were a little bit mild, but you know, over time, people have come up with crazier creations because it's actually like players get to come up with these different cosmetics in that game. And players actually get to make money off it. It's actually an awesome system. But some of the changes, it's kind of hard for me to look at the game and see these characters, and you know, it takes a second to realize like, oh, that's that character really? It doesn't even look anything like them. There's so many characters in this game as it is, with different costumes and stuff like that. It might make it a little bit more difficult to immediately identify who you're fighting. It might not too. Like a lot of the characters are, they look pretty different from one another, but I don't know. Some of them might. Some of them might throw you off. Could screw you up. I guess I'm just not a huge fan of cosmetics for a few reasons. But yeah. I know a lot of people are really into that type of thing. Cosmetics, pretty popular in a lot of games. Really hope someone streams it day one. Want to watch them squirm? I'm sure, man. Oh, there's already video out there of the collector. That's lame, dude. I don't want to read that comment out loud. I think that's pretty lame. People need to experience it fresh. BG, you ever think of having the character's name instead of having to assess what character it is by appearance? What, just like looking at the character's name instead of looking at them? I mean, you could do that, I guess, but I don't know. I never do. I always just look at the character themselves. Never really noticed it, but this game has a background when you're in a fight. Interesting. Oh man, it does have a background, yeah. Wait, it doesn't even show the character's name in this screen. It shows the player's name. So you can't even identify it by that. ABG, what's up, last Sergeant? Early doctor told the girlfriend that her cervix is still very hard. How would he know that? That's taking his whole hand. Oh my god, oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have read that. Gross. Super Dirty Pickle sent it over 2, saying the last 2 hashtag for Nana. Okay, hang on. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? Where is your last 2 at? Let me control F it. Still really hoping for... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read this other one first. He's been fixed. Oh, he has been fixed. My 6-star, 2-star, or 6-star rank 2 takes down Winter Soldier in about 125 compared to 70, 80 hits. That's a pretty big difference. Disappointed but not devastated. I still dig what he offers, and I like his style. Still has some small unique utility. Still really hoping for the dupe. Oh, that's on dupe too, huh? Surprisingly duped my 6-star Aegon last night. Hey, congrats, man. And in a fit of craziness, I ranked 2'd him even though I have a 565. Wow. Not too wise, but I couldn't help it. Had 8 tier 5 basic and 14 tier 2 alpha. Alright, so at least you're not exactly hurting on the resources. That'll be good if you ever want to take him to rank 3 or something. Awesome. Thank you for the 2. And did last sorry, you said over $100? Good lord, man. Well, at least this time you had a comment before just sending over $100. Dude, thank you so much. You've shattered my kneecaps for the 50th time. The doctors are never going to be able to put it back together. Maybe give me the name of the doctor that you were just talking about. He seems like a good guy. He could probably manage. Dude, last Sarnian, thank you, man. Super generous as always, dude. BG should change Big D to Big Man Thing? Well, that doesn't make any sense. D is for, you know, donation. Man Thing would just be something different entirely. There's no reference to any of that stuff going on. Alright, let's get back to this grind. Last freaking Zarnian, thank you, man. BG, I'm stuck on Act 5.1.6 and I've decided to go back to Act 4 and 100% for more resources. Should I just keep grinding away at Act 5 instead? I have one good 5-star, by the way, Sim Supreme. No, I think you're doing the right thing. If you're stuck on a quest, it's a good idea to go back and 100% the quest that you're, you know, not having too difficult a time with. It'll allow you to gain some more experience, get some additional mastery points maybe if you, I mean, assuming you're not level 60. And yeah, just give you some more time to, you know, hopefully pull another champion that'll help you out in that content and everything. So yeah. You didn't read his last? That was a read last Undo BG? Wait, no, what? There was another one? No. I did read his last. I read his last before he sent over the super chat. Unless I missed something. No, yeah, that was the only one. I did. Damn it, watching 2 streams gets me again. Yeah, back off. Wait, what's the name of the guy who went Juggernaut? That's Lil Joe, who I sadly was not able to meet up with this year, this Comic-Con, or this past Comic-Con, I guess. It was kind of a while ago, Comic-Con now. But I missed him. We're gonna hang out afterwards, but it's kind of far away. Wasn't able to do it. We just 100% everything before even starting the next chapter. I 100% finished Act 1, 2, and 3 before even starting Act 4. Should I be doing that? It's fine to do that. You know, I mean, if you were, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I do that a lot myself. But if you were asking for advice, it's technically better if you try to, like, progress further. Because you can get the progression titles, you know. Like, if you try to push to get uncollected or something like that, and then if you're struggling as you get closer, you know, as you're going through Act 5, if you're having a hard time getting through it, then you go back and 100% those other quests. But if you're able to push and you know, it's a good idea to do that. But like I said, it doesn't matter a ton. Like, whatever your preference is. I end up playing the game the way you described. For most games that I play, actually. Just because I find it to be more fun. To, like, 100% as I go. Kind of take my time with it more. BG, have you seen the viral video of the proposal where the guy made him and his girlfriend into Disney characters and the movie Sleeping Beauty? Talk about big money. Check it out when you get time. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. So, like, is he the Beast? Or she the Beast? And he's the Beauty? Ooh. BG, say you do the side quest each day or sometime in between, or else last minute when you decide to do uncollected, you'll have tons of quests to go through. Wait, what? Say you do the side quests each day or sometime in between. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. Are you saying to focus on the side quest first before doing uncollected? If that's what you're saying, I think that's fine. Doing the temporary content. Permanent content will always be there. Although, I do hear for this quest that you're not able to get all the acorns you need unless you're uncollected. Or maybe that's what you're saying. Who is this man and what has he done with Brian? Brian is never early. I know, man. Don't get used to it. Just felt like, I don't know, man. Just felt like streaming early today. What in the googly moogly early? I can't handle it. What's up, Dysentery Joe? You know, it's crazy. I almost started 2 hours early, actually. But I said, no, that's way too crazy, man. I can't do that. 2 hours early? Unheard of. Can you imagine that? Someone streaming for 4 hours? No one in the history of streams has ever done that. Meanwhile, people playing other games are streaming like 16 hours a day. Next rank 5, Medusa, Nick Fury, Namor, or Thing, all awakens. My only rank 5 I have is Hyperion. Well, you probably don't want to go with Medusa then if you already have Hyperion. You know, both cosmic champions, both poison immune, both work off of buffs, the Fury buffs and stuff like that. Probably want to go with someone else. Between Nick, Fury, Namor, and Thing, you got a lot of good options there. You know, it's a lot of personal preference. I would probably rank either Namor or Thing myself over Nick Fury. Nick Fury's cool, but I don't know. I feel like the other champions are better. They cover more ground. If you run into a Bleed Immune with Nick Fury, it kind of sucks. And there's a lot of annoying, powerful Bleed Immune defenders in this game. It's good to have if you already have some other champs ranked up, but yeah, for your second rank 5, I'd probably go with Namor or Thing. And Not entirely sure who would be the best. But I would be leaning towards one of those. Maybe, I don't know if you're thinking about doing some variant content, or if you already have done some variant content, or maybe you're taking your time with that stuff, not quite there yet, but both Namor and Thing would be good for variant 2, so may not help your decision much, but something to think about. You know, maybe if you rank up one of those and you can get through that content and possibly get another rank up, something like that. Can we do some variant 4, or are you going for the fuzzy gal? I'm going for the fuzzy gal as a 4 and 3 star. No variant 4 tonight. But variant 4, I'm going to do variant 4. I'm probably going to do variant 4 this Sunday. Ooh, speaking of. So the reason I'm doing variant 4 this Sunday is I want to see if I can get a Science 2016 rank up gem for She-Hulk. And level up is on right now. I want to take my She-Hulk to rank 3. I think I have the resources for it. I might need to crack open a couple crystals for ISO. But I do want to take my She-Hulk to rank 3. And then, yeah, I want to hit variant 4. See if I can get a 2016 rank up gem. Pop that into She-Hulk, take her to rank 4. I feel like I'm going to need it for the Science Gate at least. And I don't think I need it for the other node that I've left in the champion quest, but might cut down on some attempts. Oh poop! I forgot I tweeted at you. Told him to stream itemless now or call police. Well, some bad news, man. There's no itemless. Please don't call police. EG hails from PA. How you're having a great night. PA, I don't hail from PA. I was born and raised in New Jersey for the first 30 years of my life, and then I moved out to the Seattle, Washington area. Is Void 5-star worth rank 4 over Human Torch 5-star? Which if I get a Science Awakening gem from 1 million acorns, I'll use on Void. It depends on what you need. I like both. And if I could only have one, I would personally choose Void. But they're both good. The one thing about Torch is Torch really doesn't need to be awakened. So if you did get a Science Gem, even if you decided to rank up Torch, don't give Torch the Awakening Gem. Wait, he's saying to do the side quests daily so you don't have to do it 10 times on the last day. Oh, I was just scrolling up a little bit. A little bit of an old comment, but okay. Got it. Oh, I was wondering about Colossus's L3 for no retreat during the itemless stream the other day when you were checking it out. The Unstoppable allows you to stay super close the entire time, yeah? For no retreat? I mean, not exactly. If you have to bait out specials, doesn't matter if you're unstoppable. You need to be swiping back still. So, yeah, I don't know how much that would help in that situation. I got two 2016 Science Gems, good champs in there, She-Hulk, Luke Cage, and Electro. Yeah, some pretty good Science champs to rank up for sure. What's up, Hero Savior? Which one should I rank? 5, Cap Infinity or Void? 6.2 next. Both good options. It's kind of personal preference between the two. I still like having a Void more than Cap, but some people really like Cap, and I mean I like him too. I use Cap a fair bit myself. I think it's a reasonable argument that you can make where you could say Void probably doesn't need that additional rank as much as Cap, you know. With Cap, you really want like those big L2 crits to come in, and having that additional rank up helps a lot. Whereas Void, a lot of time you're playing him for like healing reversal or something like that. But I still like having Void more than Cap. If I could only have one ranked up, I would I'd pick Void. But yeah, it's a bit of personal preference, I would say there. I think both options are fine. You're gonna rank up Venom the Duck? Not tonight. Venom the Duck is rank 4. And I don't have the Cosmic Catalyst or the ISO to rank up the champion anymore. I opened up a lot of tier 4 class Catalyst crystals, and I just can't seem to get the Catalyst I need. And at this point, you know, I have some other Catalysts that are either in the overflow or about to hit the overflow, so I gotta kind of burn those down before I can pop open any more tier 4 class Catalyst crystals. So yeah, I'm gonna rank She-Hulk, and I guess I have to rank someone else to get the unit milestone. And I don't know who that someone else is yet. Oh, you know what? Actually, I still have a bunch of levels on my Venom the Duck from the last time I ranked him. I just never finished leveling him up because I already hit the milestone. So I could do that. BG, good day to you, sir. Do you think She-Hulk is worth rank 4 for Act 6.2 if you already have a 6-star Sim Supreme? I do think so, yeah. It's definitely not like a must-have type of rank up, but it's exactly the position that I'm in. I have Sim Supreme, and I want to do Variant 4 to see if I can get a gem to rank up She-Hulk. I think depending on the node that you leave up in that quest, She-Hulk is better than Sim Supreme. In some cases, Sim Supreme may be better. I think for the most part, She-Hulk is the better of the two. It just feels like you could really put your, really control the fight with She-Hulk a bit more than you can with Sim Supreme. Sim Supreme's great for it, but you're not always in as much control. But yeah, and I mean, there's other great options too. It's not like those are the only two options, but yeah, I definitely want to rank up She-Hulk for the couple of paths I've left. What about the 6 stars you have? Maybe you get a good champ that you actually want to rank 2. It's always an option. For this level up event? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking to someone else? I don't have any champions that I really want to take to rank 2 at the moment. I mean, I kind of want to rank up Sabretooth because I run him all the time with Omega Red, but that's really just a synergy thing. Torch should be nice to rank 2, but I never really use Torch. So PSA noticed you only have 100% the final chapters of the event quest for the Acorns. Oh, really? Okay. So even if you guys don't explore them all, at least 100% the last chapter. Okay. That's a good shout for the I was thinking I would just not get those Acorns, but if you only have to do the last chapter, maybe I will. Actually, I don't know. I mean, those cost the most energy. Maybe I'll still skip them. I don't know. Speaking of She-Hulk, alright, after this round, I'm going to figure out the whole She-Hulk situation. If I need ISO, I'll get ISO, and yeah, I want to rank her up before I forget, you know? BG, not sure how many Cosmic Tier 4 you need, but there's a selector in the Squirrel objectives. I did see that. That's going to come in handy. I will for sure be taking Cosmic with that. I don't know how deep that milestone is. I haven't really. I just kind of scanned through it real quick. Wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, I'll be taking Cosmic with that. Like I also need some Cosmic for Nova. Nova's the next champion after Squirrel Girl, and it's a Cosmic champion, right? So. Yeah, the Venom the Duck rank up. I can't really delay the Venom the Duck rank up because I'm trying to use resources that are in the overflow. I've got these tier 2 alpha in the overflow. So I don't know. Actually, I might just not be able to take Nova to rank 5 when he hits the game. I don't know. Speaking of new champions, Star, I got distracted earlier, but I think I saw you say something about the CCP and rejoin and stuff, and maybe at some point in the future, but for right now, nah. Dysentery Joe, sending over a buck. Thanks, man. I'm Control F in your name. Your last one is not from you, it's from Pixie Bell, saying, dude, no, at Dysentery Joe. Hold on, where is... I just got Taco Bell, a decision I may regret soon. Ah, it's a fine decision, I would say. You're not going to regret it. It'll be easy in, easy out, you know what I mean? Good call on the Taco Bell. Man. Thank you for the buck, man. Enjoy your Taco Bell. What type of sauce do you get? I'm curious. I was always a mild sauce guy. Not because I couldn't handle the heat of the other ones, just because I like the flavor, you know? Alright. Actually, let's go check the resources right now. So, tier 4 class costs. Oh, I only have 3. That's worse than I thought. I thought I had 5, actually. Okay, yeah. So I've only got 3 of them. I think it's 6 that you need for the rank up. So I'm kind of far behind. But alright, science I have plenty of. I don't know what kind of science ISO I have, though. Yeah, not... Is that enough? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Let's go rank her up. Mild for the flavor? Okay. Alright. What is the one champion that needs to be awakened? Fury, Aegon, Squirrel Girl, or Namor? I don't know about Squirrel Girl, but the others kind of need to be awakened. Aegon, definitely. Namor. Nick Fury, I feel like maybe you could play him unawakened, you know, if you're trying not to die anyway. But his pre-death phase ain't so strong, so kind of needs it too. All right, what am I doing? She-Hulk, where are you at, girl? Yeah, there you are. Actually, I need to go clear all this garbage out of my inventory, my ISO. Dump that stuff. Claim the science stuff. Now let's go back. There we go. Congrats, She-Hulk. Rank 3. How does this make you feel? Powerful? You betcha. Alright. I thought I'd be a little bit short on the ISO. Let's go pop a couple crystals, man. I want to refill my stash with the crappy ISO first. Wait, let me check the home screen. What day is it? It's Friday, I think. Which is the champion that just got added? Or was that last week? It's not showing here. Elsa's not in there yet, is she? Still got time in that, I think. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna spin and tap quickly, but I don't want to pop open too many. I just want to pop until I get the Science Champion. First one up, Mystic. The egg, please? You think I'm going to open up the egg? Listen, man. The egg is special, alright? It can't just be opened like that. Oh, I got to pay attention too. I forgot I updated my spreadsheet. I don't want to lose track of it. Let me pop that sucker open. If I need to. Oh, Claire. Did I have her awakened already? I did not. Cool. I'll take that. Man, where's all this mystic when I needed all the mystic not that long ago? What gives? Super dirty pickle. Sent over $1. Hang on, I want to make sure I don't screw this up. Is it this one? This was not it. Uh-oh. I lost the spreadsheet, guys. Oh no. Where'd it go? Seriously, it's gone. Okay, I'm gonna find this later because I can't find it right now. Well, hopefully it's still there. Let's spin out another one of these crystals. But dysentery, or I was about to say dysentery gel. Super dirty pickle. Thank you for the bucks. And Mr. Fantastic Power Sting synergy looks extremely powerful with She-Hulk. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think I tested it myself. Skill. I think I tested it myself, but I think I remember hearing other people talking about testing it or something. Or maybe I saw it in a content creator video or something like that. But yeah. You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen more of Mr. Fantastic and his synergies. Maybe it's just not enough people have him or something like that right now. I feel like we're only, you know, we haven't seen it all with that dude yet. Alright, Doc Ock's going up in Sig too. I gotta write this down. This is why it's a pain in the ass to keep these spreadsheets up, man. Alright, Doc Ock, Sig 80, Claire, Sig 20. Opened up 4 crystals so far. Come on, man. I just wanted some science ISO. Give it to me. PG, loving your vid so far. An idea about your talents? What if the talents on the... Damn it, Drax. Actually, cosmic is good, too. What if the talents on the left helps you gain class advantage effects over X class, and the right alleviates a class disadvantage? I actually had a similar idea. I think that could work. I had a similar idea of that myself. It might work. I don't know. It's tricky. Like I remember when I was thinking about that idea. Like The only thing that came to mind as to why it might not be a good idea is just because, I don't know, like a lot of the abilities play towards the class advantage. And I think in general it's a good thing. You know, it's that whole rock, paper, scissors type of vibe to it. But I still think it could work. Giving you a slight advantage the other way, or taking away a disadvantage or something like that. Might not necessarily be a bad idea. Come on, man. Why does this always happen? I'm running out of crystals, kabam. How many have I popped open? 6. Just 1 science. That's all I need. Did brief test with a 3-star and 4-star read, activating mutant. Activating the debuff abilities of both. Brought blades, parry, bleed from like 350 to over 500 a tick, I believe. Nice. Wait, hold on. Did I miss any for updating my spreadsheet here? No. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Alright, one more. About to go pop open some PhDs if this doesn't work. I need to save some of these 4-star crystals. And tech. Okay. Son of a... Alright, I guess I'll spin out this last crystal that I have here. I was buying more just so that I didn't have to go back to the other screen, but... I'm going to stop after this crystal. More tech. Why do you do this to me, game? Why? Wait, was that a first time awakening? I gotta pay attention more, man, I swear. Alright. Red skull. Let's go check it out. Where is he? There we go. It was first time awakening. Okay, cool. So at least it was 2 champions first time awakened. That's cool. Alright, let's go pop some premiums. PhDs will get you the acorn goal pretty quick. Oh, is there an acorn goal? Cool. Look at that, man. I only have 2 4-stars left. Sucks. Alright, let's just pop like 100 of these real quick. Or maybe we can get away with 50. Let's see what happens. I really don't want to pop too many. Ooh, I see a gold border. Cosmic. Whoa, 2 gold borders? Okay. 2 4-stars. Not science, but hey. I'll take it. And that's Doc Ock now maxed out. Okay, cool. Doc. Sig 99. Alright, come on, man. Just some science. A little bit of science love. This game hates to give the right type of ISO. It's lagging out on me right now, too. BG's the champion still good, unduped. The champion isn't good, period, I would say. Wait, is that another gold border? Arcus. Is that my first time pulling, or first time duping Arcus? That is. Okay. 3 first time awakenings. Good luck there, at least. Yeah, but the champion, I don't want to say he's like useless. I don't know, man. I just don't think he's very good though. So yeah. A lot of 3 stars in this one. Hold on, were none of these 3 star? Oh crap! I forgot the 3 stars go up in sig levels too. Ah, God, man. I need to keep track of all this stuff. 3 star. That was Fraggle Rock, I think. Have any of the other ones gone up in sig level? I've only been paying attention to the 4 stars. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and update these spreadsheets again, man. What a pain. Another gold border. Not science again. At least that rhino, a 3-star rhino was science. Alright, hold on. How much science ISO have I gotten? 6 of these bricks? I don't think that's enough, but... Okay. Oh, Mr. Sinister went up 8 too. Write that down. Okay. Never knew you did this, BG? Well, I don't normally. Like for each of the openings. Normally, like, you know, I just updated the spreadsheets like 2 weeks ago or something, and I haven't, you know, I've kept it up to date because I've been meaning to make the progression video all this time. It's a little bit of a different type of progression video though, so it's taking longer to make. But I want to make sure it's accurate when I post it, so. Alright, let's pop a few more. It's getting some good luck on the 4 stars, so maybe I can keep that luck rolling. Let's grab 50 more of these. How do you find game now after dropping from Alliance? A bit lonely. It's plus 8 on Arcus. I don't talk to a lot of people throughout the day. It's mostly my Alliance mates for the past couple years, you know? Since moving, at least. So yeah, kind of lonely. Alright, Fraggle Rock's gonna go up another 8. Good lord, man. Screw these spreadsheets. As far as like resource collection and stuff like that, it definitely hurts not being in an alliance. There's no doubt about it. It's getting a lot more catalyst being in an alliance. I mean, sure, it's nice not having to participate in Alliance Quest and War and stuff, but ooh, science. Got the 4 stars. Triple? What the? And 2 of them are science now? Dude, what is this 10 pop right here? Wow. Alright. This just may put some grinders to sleep and lower the scroll guard cutoff. If HT want to adjust the numbers? Huh? You kidding me? People love to watch spreadsheets get updated. Alright, Century Sig 99. Cool. Another champion maxed. Alright. Alright, we're not going to pop open these last 10 premiums. Save that for another time. I've got tons of ISO now. Real talk, how many 4 stars have you gotten out of these 50? Quite a few. Well, it was 90 that I opened in total, but it was definitely above average. It was way above average this time. I've had plenty of below average openings too, but yeah, this was a good one. Alright, let's ditch all this stuff. Let's go back. I don't even know how many ISO bricks I needed. Probably wasn't that many in total, but let's find out. Yeah, Kabam would be more receptive to individual masteries if we had to apply the current mastery set to each champion. We had to pay to unlock masteries for each champ. Well, the system I was proposing, you kind of had to pay to unlock them. I didn't go into a lot of detail about it, but my idea was like, for the first tier, you would have to trade in some catalysts, you know? Which, I mean, of course, you can get catalysts for free. You can get everything in this game for free. Pretty much, at least. But it would also help to drive sales. There's a lot of ways to monetize individual talents. I have no idea how Kabam feels about it. I don't expect to see a system like that in the game. It is more of just a for fun idea. I think it'd be fun for the game, but I don't know what Kabam is thinking, what they're actually gonna do. Alright, good enough. Alright. Need to get off this screen before I accidentally rank up that champion without a rank up gem. And I guess we'll pull in the cosmic ISO now. And do some Venom the Duck ranking. Mr. Ducky. Hello, hello. We're getting there, Venom the Duck. One day you will actually be 565. So when are you actually gonna stop playing less? I don't know. Wait, I wanted to check this. Okay, alright, level up is done. I'm not even gonna finish leveling up Venom the Duck. I got what I came for. 4th milestone. We're good. I actually want to claim these first, then the basic. Okay. Okay. We're good now. Detour done. Need a tanky champ that can take block damage for my team, and I thought he, the champion, would be a good candidate since he is the star of Seaton's free-to-play team. Yeah, let me see it. Let me check the block proficiency of I mean, does this guy have good stats? He doesn't even have good block proficiency. Maybe he gets it through his abilities, I don't know. But really there are better champions out there than this guy. You can play this game with just about any champion, but when it comes down to it, there are better options than the champion. I don't know who else Seaton uses, or who he uses on like his main account or anything exactly. It's probably not the champion there. When you have more options for champions to play. So yeah. Psst, Brian. I forgot what you said last time when someone needed you to rejoin CCP. Or needled you. Not needed. Well, I don't know. Like, part of me, you know, part of me does want to join the CCP again to make review videos, since it's kind of what I want to do is make champion guide videos. I miss making champion guide videos. I feel like those are some of the most useful videos that you can make. But I also feel like I don't need to be in the CCP to do that. So CCP comes with some negative sides to it too, you know. Like for example, the balance changes are coming up soon, and I don't know if I'm gonna agree with the balance changes. I'm sure there's gonna be some changes in there I don't agree with, just like in 12.0. I liked that Scarlet Witch got nerfed, but I thought some of the other balance changes were not good. And yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be the same way with this balance update, where there's going to be some things I like, some things I don't like. But for some reason, when you're in the CCP, you just don't want to speak up because you don't want to lose your spot in the CCP. As if that matters, you know? It wouldn't, I don't know, it didn't really bother me at first. And it was more of something like, you know, real life outside of the game was a bit stressful, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore, so I just left back when I left. These days it wouldn't bother me, but at the same time, I'm happy with where I'm at, you know. And if I don't need to deal with it, then why bother, you know? So yeah. People are still gonna come up with some reason as to why I have a different opinion, you know. People can never have a different opinion just for having a different opinion. There always has to be a reason. There always has to be ulterior motive. Jesus, can't talk. An ulterior motive. Jesus. Why are words so hard sometimes, guys? There's always got to be a different reason to have a different opinion. Like, for example, someone might have the opinion that I never graduated the 4th grade since I can't say basic words. And, well, it's true. Can't deny that one. Dude, you gotta get those CCP dollar bills rolling in again. You can be rich, be Manny. I know, dude. You are right. Rent's due in the gated community. So I do need some of that, that CCP money again. Super Dirty Pickle, sending over 10. Saying, please put in memory of Super Arcus alongside Last Sarnian. Just this one special occasion, he'll understand. That's a lot of text, man. In memory of Super Arcus. I'll put it up there temporarily. Last Sarnian and in memory of Super Arcus. I'm not going to do that much text all the time, though, man, because it'll get out of hand real quick. I know you guys too well. Next time it'll be like, please put, and then it'll be like a copy and paste of War and Peace. The entire book. What's the best way to get ISO? The arena. Really, it's just any way that you can open more crystals. And either you're popping crystals, spending units on them, like Cavalier or Grandmaster crystals or whatever. Or the free way is to play arena, and do what I just did, basically. I just popped open a bunch of premium hero crystals that I got. And 4-star crystals and stuff like that, and yeah, that's the best way to do it. Super Dirty Pickle, thank you again for the 10, by the way, man. It's very generous of you. You know I love you, and you love me. It's just this once, people. Okay, yeah. Watch BG use Juggernaut? Eh? Did I just use Juggernaut? Or are you talking about something else? I really don't know who I'm playing in the arena half the time. It's just autopilot, you know. If you join the CCP, can you please refrain from using video titles that include God tier or insane damage? I wonder if I use any. I don't know if I use any titles like that. I probably wouldn't. But hey, man. Sometimes you do, you gotta do, you know. Maybe I would. My video titles are usually a little bit more on the tame side, like Void Guide. That's it. I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to the clickbait action. Have the sound off and just reading the comments are hilarious. It's probably good that you have the sound off. Pixie Bell. How do you get ad revenue on YouTube? You have to meet their requirements, which they've changed since I started YouTube. I don't know what their current requirements are. I think it's something like 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time or something like that. I don't know. Usually just 1,000 subscribers, and once you get there, you kind of automatically meet the requirements. Whatever else YouTube wants. And then from there, honestly, I can't remember the exact process. It's been a while. But I think you have to apply for monetization or something like that. And once they approve, then you're able to put ads on your videos, and you get a portion of the ad revenue. And that's pretty much it. It's mostly an automatic process once you get it all set up. You can manually add additional ads in your videos. That's the only not automatic process, or I guess you can kind of automate that too. But I don't usually do that, so I don't know best way to go about that anyway. Some people just kind of randomly stick them in there. I have put additional ads occasionally in the videos. I used to put some in the war videos as like an intermission, because I felt like it didn't mess with the video too much. Sometimes you stick an ad in a video and it feels like it ruins the whole video. But with the war videos, I was like, I did 3 fights. I'm about to do another 3 fights. I'll stick an ad in here, sure. Get some extra ad revenue, why not? Thank you for watching those ads, everyone that watched those. I think I only did it for like the last couple seasons that I uploaded. But I'd do it again. I don't even know if those videos made more money. I mean, I'm assuming they did. But I never check like how much money individual videos make. And then YouTube, they pay you every month. So once a month, YouTube cuts you a check. I think you have to make over $100 for them to do it. But you can partner up with other companies so that no matter how much money you make, even if you only made 10 cents for the month, they'll cut you a check for it. And by cut you a check, I mean send it to your PayPal. PG, would you say you make a decent living by doing YouTube full-time? Define decent living. Wait, define YouTube full-time. I don't know. I feel like I need to upload more videos. Decent. I mean, I could afford rice and beans. To be honest, though, it's mostly because of you guys, not because of the ad revenue. Like last Zarian sent me $100, man. That's enough. That's enough to afford beans for the whole year. The ad revenue is a lot less than like what you guys send over through super chats and stuff. I actually don't know the exact breakdown. Wait, you missed my other part of trying to lure you. I mean, you missed my second to last. Oh, what is this? Second to last. You can interact with devs more if you join. People are always gonna insinuate the silly stuff. That's true. I do like talking to devs. Are there more devs? Do they talk more, or is it mostly talking with like the community guys and then they reach out to the devs? How is it these days? Or is that even something you're allowed to talk about? I don't even know. Well, that's the other thing too, though, actually. When I was in the CCP, I kind of avoided all those chats and stuff. Just because, I don't know. I do like talking to the devs, but I also get distracted very easily by those chats. And I kind of opted out of them. So, yeah. Do you have all-time super chat numbers? I'm curious about mine. I don't know if YouTube keeps track of that stuff. YouTube has crazy amounts of stats that you can dig through. Well, maybe not crazy amounts, but they do keep track of a lot of stuff. But I don't know if they have anything like that. I really don't look at the YouTube analytics very much. I remember the last time I looked at it, I think it was, I was curious like what the ratio of male to female audience was like. I looked that up on stream once. This is a long time ago. And it was something like 95% to 5% or something, or 94 to 6. Like it was, it's really, really lopsided. It's actually kind of crazy, but you bought used rice? Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with used rice. Oh wait, Shark's talking about users? Buy used rice and beans, cheese, and chipotle sauce to make a burrito earlier. Wait, you did that? You actually did buy used rice? Wait, what? Where do you buy used rice? Can you buy that from the grocery store? Just like a bag of rice that somebody returned because they didn't like that type of rice or something? Some devs that pop in to talk about some feedback they ask for. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it'd be nice to talk to them more. But yeah, I'll maybe sometime down the road. I don't know. When you bring it up in the live as something to not do, people are not going to do it. Such is the way of life. Wait, what? TJ, I kind of hate your viewers / mods right about now. No reason or anything. Dysentery Joe, you're a viewer and a mod. Oh, and you sent over $2. I was already reading your last messages. What is going on? 2 back, please. The one that starts with BG. Okay, was that the one I was just reading? That was the one I was just reading. Why? Why such hate? What is this hate? WTF, why do I have 13 subs? What is wrong with y'all? Make it 14. Oh, are people subscribing to you? Is that what's going on? Is that why you hate them? Because they're subscribing to your channel? What the heck, man? What are you up to? People are saying 21. Dude, you're like doubling your subscribers tonight. This is awesome. Thank you for the 2. Who should I rank up? Iron Man, Infinity War, or Killmonger is Awakened? They're both pretty good champions, but not super commonly used. Tough call. I feel like I've seen more people use Killmonger than I have seen for people using Iron Man Infinity War. I don't know if that's true or not, but it kind of feels that way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe base the decision on which class type you're kind of lacking at the moment. If you already have good skill champions, then don't go with Killmonger. But if you already have good tech champions, then then go with Killmonger to kind of round out. Because yeah, they're both decent champs for sure. Let's try this again. I used some rice, beans, cheese, and chili sauce for burrito. Oh, you used some rice, not used rice. Okay, that makes more sense. Can you imagine if I did a weekly vlog? Just imagine, not a single vid would stay monetized. That's probably true. Morning, BG. How you doing, Douglas? What's up, man? Every single piece of furniture is just a combination of planks and legs. I'm no carpenter, so I'm gonna agree. A bunch of people saying Killmonger, by the way, for the person that asked about Killmonger versus Infinity Man. Super Dirty Pickle sending over another 5, saying, at Dysentery Joe, I have 51 subs. A lot of jelly in my donut. What? You're small time. Here I thought you were a big D. Wow. That's messed up. Everyone subscribe to Dysentery Joe. He must take down Super Dirty Pickle. In here bragging about your subs. Not on our watch. We need Dysentery Joe to reign supreme. Thank you for another 5 though, dude. Appreciate it, man. Ducks are free. You can just go to the park and take them. What? Why would you ever take a duck from the park? It's natural habitat where it's pooping and all the children can step in it. Why would you do such a thing? Now you're going to be stepping in that poop when you take it. How dare you, BG? You're supposed to be on my side. Hey, I'm on the side of humility or something like that. I don't know. No one calls Dysentery Joe small time. Not on my watch. Sub to Joe. Oh, thanks for the 5, though. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I clean my pickle regularly. Sub here instead. Wait, no, please don't. Play the sound off. Why does Taskmaster Lily sound like a trash can? He is a trash can. I don't know. I play with the sound off too. I know it's on for the stream, but I hear nothing. It's total silence over here. It's the game sound is only on to fill in the gaps when I'm not rambling on about something. So there's some sort of sound instead of just complete dead air. But I don't want to hear the game sound. Screw that, man. Game sound. Who wants to listen to that nonsense? Thanks for the stream, BG. About to finish my night shift. Bye-bye. Off to bed. Alright, Mark. Have a good one, man. If you put a stool against the wall, does it automatically become a chair? It has a back now. Oh, you're talking about that type of stool. Yeah, I guess so. Sincerely feel it unfair that I don't have the option of unsubbing people from my own channel. I think it's an oversight YouTube needs to fix. Is there no option like that where you can make it so that no one can subscribe to you? I guess not, right? I guess there's nothing you could do. You're out of luck, man. Dysentery Joe. You're gonna be at 1,000 subscribers before you know it. Maybe not, considering there's not 1,000 people in here, but hey, you know. More than you're comfortable with, which is all we need. Enjoy smoking blunts to your stream while smashing AQ/War and Arena BG. Awesome, man. As long as you're doing it responsibly, you know what I mean? Do it up. You might get halfway. Maybe. How do you get Infinite Streak? I made a video about the Infinite Streak that I recommend checking out. It's what was I gonna say? It's a little, it's kind of outdated, but the information's still good, you know. It's just back when I made it, there were only 2 arenas that existed, a 3-star arena and what is now the 4-star basic arena. But the info is still good. Packs a lot of info in there about not only getting on the Infinite Streak, but goes over some other key arena terms as well. So yeah, I recommend just typing Infinite Streak into my channel or into YouTube directly, MCOC Infinite Streak, and you know, it'll pop right up. Some other resources as well. It's kind of complicated. It's really not that complicated, but it's hard to hard to describe without having a full video dedicated to it. I'll give you the short 1-minute version of it though, if you don't want to go watch that video. Basically, the first 10 rounds you use like your worst champions, and then the next 10 rounds you use your best champions. And then each arena has like a certain level of champion that you would use, where the fights they're not any harder and they're actually easier, kind of. Like you know, if you notice, I'm on a streak of 91 at the moment, or 92 now, I guess. And I'm gonna throw in my set of 5-star champions here. And you'd think, wow, that many rounds in, bet the teams are going to be really hard, but they're actually not. They're nice and easy. Yeah, I recommend checking out the vid for more details. Sam and smoke blunts and watch BG and Arena, but in Canada it's legal. Hey, it's legal here too. Not everywhere in the United States, but where I am at least. Just sub to Super Dirty Pickle to keep him in the lead. What are you up to, Dysentery Joe? ABG, you got 5-star Star-Lord, rank 2, unawakened. Should I take him higher and use a generic awakening gem? I don't recommend it, no. Star-Lord, you know, he's still a good champion, but these days there's plenty of other good champions as well, and that generic will probably serve you better being fed into a different champion. Depends on who you have and all that, but yeah, I would save that gem for someone else personally. Is the infinite streak something devs have officially talked about, / described / acknowledged? I don't know. As far as I know, it's always been in the game. I mean, it's been in the game at least since I've been playing. I don't know if it was here like day 1 of the arenas, but it's definitely been here for years. And I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm not sure if the devs have officially commented on it or not. It's a good system for keeping keeping everyone on a kind of similar playing field. Like, of course, players with more champions, they have an advantage. But if there was no infinite streak, then players who didn't have a ton of ranked up champions, they would be at such a severe disadvantage because they would have to restart the streak every time, you know? Now, at least it's like, okay, you may not have as many champions to run through, but at least you don't have to restart your streak just because you don't have tons of maxed out characters. You may need some. Like day 1 when you download the game, you're not going to be able to do the infinite streak, but you kind of get there before you know it. Depending on how much you play, at least. How sexy are you? On a scale of 1 to 10? I like to think of myself as a solid 2, 2.5. 3 when I get a haircut, you know. 4 when I wear a wig. Need a 4-star dupe from a Premium Hero Crystal to get a 5-star. Send me your blessing. Good luck, man. I might have taken them all, though. I popped open a lot of 4-stars not too long ago. $26 subs now. Nice. Seller's definitely worth a tech gem, though, IMO. I disagree. I don't know. There's so many good tech champions these days. I'd much rather give it to one of the robots or Ghost. Probably another champion I'm forgetting. Mysterio. I don't know. I wouldn't give it to Star-Lord. Stark Spidey. Forgot about Stark Spidey. Saving mine for Hulkbuster, potentially. That's true, too. Hulkbuster could very well be the next good tech champion. Worth awakening, depending on how his update goes. I'm willing to bet Hulkbuster's probably going to be a pretty good champ. You never know with these champion reworks. Not all of the champion reworks have been amazing, but most of them have been really good. And I think Hulkbuster is going to follow suit. Not sure whether to take Medusa or Guillotine. 2099, 5-star to rank 4. Thoughts? I think they're both worth it. I don't know enough about Guillotine. to really have the best, to give the best advice. You know, I mean, Medusa's great. She's a robot slaying machine, and there's always going to be annoying robots to deal with in this game. She's good in other uses too, but just thinking about like what she's best at, you know. I think Guillotine's a good champion too, but it's hard for me to say like exactly how useful she is. I don't know that many people that have Guillotine. There were a few people in 4 Loki that had her ranked up and everything. I'm not totally sure how many of those people really used her though. PG, you're an easy 7 after a few drinks. Want to go camping? Yeah, sure. 2016 3 of 4 for him as well. He's sitting at rank 3 unawakened. Nice. Actually, yeah, where's my Hulkbuster at? I'm kind of curious. He's rank 2? Yeah, he's rank 2. Okay. Yeah, if I get a tech 2016 gem from Variant 4, that'll be a good option. Alright, so that gives me something else to look forward to about Variant 4, and that's good. What was I gonna say? Show the SIG quick? Sure. Right now, it's Iron Rage. Hulkbuster's armor rating is reinforced upon receiving damage, increasing up to blah blah blah, base and loss health. Perfect counter to the Hulk's Rage! What a useless ability. I don't know. It's not. I guess it's not totally useless, but it's kind of useless. Pretty crappy. This is the type of awaken ability that I feel like in the hands of the player does like almost nothing. But if you're fighting against Hulkbuster, you kind of feel it, you know, that you're dealing less damage as the fight goes on. And it's kind of cool in that regard. How old are you, BG? 30. Yeah, 32. Almost 33. Getting close. Right, let's go back to the arena. Alright. This arena is going nice and smoothly. Almost at 7.4 million. I'm gonna try to get to like a little over 13. Feel like that's gotta be safe. So I could easily finish that up tomorrow. But there's other arenas that I gotta grind too, so. In your opinion, who's the best to use a generic 5-star awakening gem? There's not really one best champion to use a generic awakening gem on. It depends on a lot of factors, the mastery setup you like to run, type of content you're looking to beat, who else you have awakened and all that. So yeah, like there's a bunch of good champions to awaken, like you know, Omega Red or Corvus or Ghost or Thing or Aegon or a million others. But yeah, there's no one. Howard the Duck is your only tech option. You promised his 4-star rank up long ago. Meter's been running, so a 5-star should cover it. Oh man, I think I did say I was gonna rank up the 4-star, didn't I? I never did. Where's my 4-star Howard? There you are, little buddy. There you are, your little rank 3 Howard the Duck. Ugh. Man, I still remember I wanted to rank up Howard the Duck to try to do a heavy attack only challenge at taking down Winter Soldier. I had fun doing that, like trying to do that at least. But is tough as hell, man. It's actually super tough. Heavy attack without parrying, I think, was the challenge. Because if I could parry, that's a different story. Using only heavy attacks, that's fine. Dysentery Joe sending over another buck. Where's your last one? O-N-M? I was gonna unprivate the only upload I ever did. Then I rewatched the first 15 seconds. Nope. Is that the video? Is that the karaoke video? Is that what you're talking about? Took Howard the Duck to rank 5 as a 4-star for Prestige in the 4 Loki early days. I still remember that, dupes. I remember you put him on defense, and I think he got a kill or two every now and again. That Thunderquack, dude, back in the old Alliance War map. Alright, you said yes. It is the karaoke video. Okay, well now you should unprivate it, man. You should let other people. You should. Dysentery Joe, think about your subscribers, man. Come on. They've been with you, supporting you. Let them watch the video, you know. All right, let's hit a different arena. I'm not sure which arena I want to do. I want to get the 3-star, but I'm feeling kind of lazy when it comes to using the what's it called? The arena boost right now. So I'll probably start that tomorrow. And I guess I'll start the basic. Let's do that. Because on Stun Immune, they couldn't shut down the Thunderquack if it procced. Yeah, man. It's kind of messed up, really. That Thunderquack, dude, it hurts. It sucks fighting someone like Howard the Duck thinking it's a joke fight. And even if you make it out alive, you're still taking a bunch of Thunderquack damage. Hang on. What is this? I badly need your help at the moment. I progressed faster than I should have. Now I have 2 that tier 5 basics. Okay, 2 tier 5 basics about to expire in 25 days. I can rank 5 Aegon, but that'll push some tier 4 class catalyst to the overflow because I only have 1 tier 4 class catalyst. Or I can rank 4 my Hyperion and rank 5 him within 25 days, but that means I'll be at 0 tier 2 alphas. Which do you think is a better option? I would go with Hyperion. It may put you at 0 tier 2 alphas, but it will keep you from messing up your tier 4 class catalysts, plus Hyperion's a beast, regardless of what mastery setup or other champions you're running and stuff like that. So yeah, I would recommend going with Hype in that case. Have you reached all the milestones in the Alliance 3-day events all by yourself? Oh no, not even close, man. Which 3-day event's going on right now? Is it the arena one? Here's where I'm at in the arena. I've got 34,000 in the 3-day arena event. I'm betting some of you have me beat by quite a bit. People always told me that's disrespectful to ask for a woman's age, so I started asking what their sig level is. It's messed up, man. Ladies don't like that. You're gonna get slapped. Be careful. Yo, BG, rank up 5-star Awakened Sentinel or 5-star Unawakened Starkey. Personally, I like Sentinel more than I like Stark Spidey, but it's a personal choice in that one. Stark Spidey doesn't need to be awakened, and I can't say Stark Spidey has been useless for me. You know, Stark Spidey has been great in some cases. So yeah, you got to think about which champions you like more and situations that you're facing and all that. But in general, I do prefer Sentinel over Stark Spidey. Was the best 4-star? Well, Frojo's answering, saying Scarlet Witch. What's up, Frojo? There is no best. There is no one best 4-star champion. Yeah, that's not how this game works. This game it's all about the situation that you find yourself in, and you know, depending on who you're fighting, the best champion is going to change. I would say when it comes to 4-stars, you probably, when it comes to 4-stars, you probably want a champion that can regenerate. Just because that, you know, going through content that's balanced for 4-stars, like Act 4, let's say, you don't really need too specific of abilities. You know, like the later stages of the game, you start to really need some pretty specific things. But in Act 4, the best thing is just to have the ability to regenerate some health and save you some resources, allow you to get through the content without sweating bullets and having to spend your units on revives and potions as much and stuff like that. So yeah, good champion with regen. Someone like Blade is really good as a 4-star, but there really is no one best. I'm tired of people saying Sentinel needs to be duped. She absolutely doesn't. Do a 5-hit combo into a block, followed by special 1 into block. You get a ton of analysis charges. Boom, we don't need the dupe at all. I agree that you don't need the dupe for Sentinel, but he's definitely not as enjoyable to play if he's not awakened. There's also some situations in war where there's a node, I don't remember the node number, but people like to stick Domino. It's like a safeguard node or something like that. And even though you gain analysis charges pretty quickly, I've seen some alliance mates come very close to timing out with their awakened sentinels. Had they been unawakened, they might have timed out. But I do agree that Sentinel doesn't need to be awakened. Hashtag unofficial dork raid. Thanks for the raid, man. Should I take in 4-star Scarlet Witch through Labyrinth? Hey, 4-star Scarlet Witch used to be the way to go through Labyrinth. These days, maybe not so much. These days, I mean, there's no good 4-stars for Labyrinth. 4-stars can do it still, especially like Star-Lord or Aegon or something, but oh man, just because you can do it, it doesn't mean it's good. Any vids of Sig 99 rolling through Lab pre-nerf / old? I don't know, Hinach. I was thinking about that the other day too. I don't know. There wasn't as many people making content back then, especially at like doing high level gameplay like that. Back then it was if it was MCOC content, it was like, hey, pop it open some crystals, and that's pretty much it. You know, it was a lot less back then. And a bunch of us that make content today. Actually, I don't even know if I can include myself in that. Actually, no. Back then, I was making more content, so I will include myself. But back then, I was not ready for Labyrinth. I was nowhere near ready for Labyrinth. So. I really only remember 2 people streaming it, which was Yeet and Texas Hitman, but I don't remember either of them using Scarlet Witch. Could be wrong, but At least it didn't seem like they were using those champions. Because they weren't blazing through it. Was Limber always there in lab or added after? I'm pretty sure Limber always existed. Limber and Safeguard and all that stuff. Everything's already in there except Dolt, I believe, Hinachi. I think that's correct. Do you have a plan to tackle the Abyss? Not really. I don't... I'm still trying to figure out if I want to hop in there right away or not. It would be fun, but like that's all it would be. Like I can't use the resources. It would be kind of silly to like. I'm fighting with myself on like the right thing to do. The right thing to do for like my progression and stuff like that is to not enter the Abyss. Just stay away from it. I can't use the rank up resources. It's only going to get easier over time, you know, all that stuff. But then there's like the fun side of things. And that part of my brain is like, dude, just do it, man. Why not? What the hell? It's going to be fun. How often do this content like this come around? Just go for it. So yeah, I don't know. Black Seraphim sending over to say my man thing is volcano, comet, eggplant, 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 smiling imp, smiling imp. Is that rank 5? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. Black Seraphim, thank you very much for the 2, man. Appreciate it. Is that aviation gin you're drinking, BG? This is aviation H2O that I'm drinking. BG, is it just me, or is there another 2-letter pronoun used to refer to oneself as the object of a verb or preposition? Later, bro. What the hell? Oh, man. Alright, Last Zarnian. Later, man. Those words, come on, man, they're too advanced for me. I only understood about 4% of those words. Last Sarnia, man. Thank you again, dude. Have a good night, man. Oh, I get it now. Is it just me? Oh, right over my head. But I get it. God damn it. Are you talking about that 4-star X-Force would have smoked Labyrinth? Don't even get me started on the rocket. You know, I actually thought rocket could be a somewhat viable option. I had this plan to go through Labyrinth using rocket and Electra. Rocket for the first 75%, and then Electra for the final 25%. It would have been terrible. Would have been absolutely terrible. But yeah. BG, can I suggest initial attempts, maybe itemless or limited items, just to see how far you can get? Die and exit till next time. You can all watch. Itemless, I probably wouldn't make it past the first enemy. So, yeah, I'd have to use some items. And yeah, I don't know, man. I might do a path or something, but I really can't use the resources. So like, I'm very torn. You know, if I was still in 4 Loki, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Because you know, whatever. It's just some more tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha. I'll get more of that stuff. I could use it to rank up whoever, some random champion. Who cares who it is? But I'm not really getting those resources anymore, so I gotta be careful with how I manage that stuff. And I can't use it to rank 3 a 6-star because I don't have any 6-star that I want to rank 3. So, yeah, kind of stuck for right now until maybe I open up some more 6-star crystals. Dota video is similar to pre-fight abilities, BG? Not really. It's, I mean, I guess you can kind of consider them that way. You would activate them before the fight, but they would... It's more of a permanent thing, you know? The closest comparison is... It really is the masteries, you know? There's a lot of different ways that we make our characters stronger. Masteries, synergies, just ranking them up in general. I guess there's not that many ways. I just named them all pretty much. Or pre-fight ability. But yeah, the closest one that it compares to is masteries. PG, whatever it is that made you leave your alliance, did it start yet? It did, yeah. Started pretty much right after I made that video. Couple of adjustments after Labyrinth went live. Limber was 1 of 4. Really? So Limber was not there initially? Interesting. One of 4. Damn. I guess I forgot all of the adjustments that they did. Huh. I remember at one... Here's what I remember about Labyrinth and the initial launch. I remember people were able to kind of blaze through it for 2 reasons. One, like the champion's PIs were messed up, and I think it was believed that it didn't affect the character's attack and health or something, but then it was revealed that it did actually affect their attack and health, so they were dealing additional damage. Something like that. And then the other thing was Scarlet Witch being able to go through there very quickly as well. That's about all I remember. Then they fixed the bug that affected champion stats, and then they changed the nodes. I only remember Dold being added, but that's interesting that they had that many iterations after launch. No wonder they're taking their time with the Abyss. I guess they don't want to have a launch like that again. Because I think the Abyss was supposed to come out sometime in 2019. But it got pushed back. Sorry, I thought by resources you meant potions and revives. That's what I meant. Sorry for any confusion. Got it. Yeah, in this case, when I was talking about rank up resources. I mean, I would also have to farm a lot of potions. I have a bunch of free crystals. Maybe that would get me through, but I wouldn't want to use all. I would want to farm potions too. And I don't know, it's just kind of tough to commit the time to doing all that when it's like all for nothing, you know? I don't know. Congrats on 100k in advance. In case I forget, don't really play the game much, but used to watch you when you only had 15k, so happy you got this far. Thanks, man. You think about the Namor rebouncing? Should I take him to rank 4? Well, we don't have any info on it yet, right? So, if you want to play it safe, you can wait until you hear more, but I suspect Namor is still going to be a good champion after whatever they do to change him. It's probably still worth ranking, but we should hear more about that soon, so... dulled, limber, shortened rage, and increased in rage attack. Okay. Once someone stun locks Abyss with Gambit, limber will come back. Oh man. Good old Gambit. Limber and dulled were added to basically make Scarlet Witch useless. They had to shut down Labyrinth because when they launched it, people tore through with Scarlet Witch. And also the PI bug. Yeah, I remember those. I very distinctly remember too, I knew Scarlet Witch was gonna get nerfed at some point. It was pretty stupid. And then once they added that dulled node to Labyrinth, I was like, oh yes, this is great. It's happening now. They have to nerf Scarlet Witch. They have to. It's ruining the game, you know, like, because not only did dulled shut down Scarlet Witch, but it shut down every other champion too, you know. Does your champion cause bleed? Yes. Oh, well, your champion's not welcome in Labyrinth. Your champion gain a buff. Yes? Are they Star-Lord? If yes, you can still, you know, use Star-Lord. But if it's anyone else, no. Not welcome here. I mean, technically, you know, you could still play with those champions and stuff, but oh man, it made it way harder. Do so much less damage. So a list of champs that are getting the business. I think so. I think there was something in like the update notes or something. I don't know. I haven't looked too closely into. I'm waiting to hear more about the individual changes, you know. Because sometimes it's just a real small tweak or something like that. A change to the text might not have any real impact on the game. And then other changes could be bigger and actually have serious impact on things. Sounds like Domino and her degen. I complained so much when she came out. Oh man, I still complain about Domino all the time. I hate that degen. That damn degen, man. Oh, you want to hit Domino? Degen. Dude, I used, what's it called? I was using Resonate. I think I was using Resonate when Domino came out. If I wasn't, then I at least like switched to it shortly after. And that was a nightmare. Anytime I fought Domino, just doing my regular attacks, failing to trigger the Resonate debuff on the opponent. Because it's a relatively low chance, you know. It was like a 16 or 17% chance, something like that. So most hits were just causing degen. It's a nightmare. One of the first outrages I remember was the willpower nerf. Yeah. I remember the compensation being crazy at the time. I had just started getting those masteries. I didn't have suicides unlocked yet, but I had willpower unlocked, and I think I had Coagulate unlocked as well. Man, I really can't say words tonight. And yeah, the compensation for that, like, they must have known ahead of time that people were gonna flip out, man. Like, by today's standards, it might not sound like much, but I think it was something like 5,000 5-star shards for each point that you had unlocked, or something like that. You know, it was actually quite a bit, and maybe for the top guys, I don't know how much it was for the top guys, you know, but for me that was like, holy crap, man. That's a crazy amount of 5-star shards they're giving out. I think there was some other stuff along with the shards too, but like oh man, did they give units back? I don't know if they gave units back. I just remember it being pretty good compared to other compensations that were in similar time. Perfect block nerf. See, that one I loved, man. Perfect block. That's kind of how I feel about immunities today, you know? It was like perfect block was like all or nothing at the time, you know? People were pretty much just playing perfect block teams, unless you were playing like Scarlet Witch with a crit team or something like that, you know? Otherwise it was all perfect block. You know, of course, it's a little bit different, but of course, you know, for those of you that watched the video I made today, I mentioned immunities a little bit. I just wish it was on a little bit more of a sliding scale, the same way that I wish, or what ended up did happening with Perfect Block is they made it so that you couldn't get 100%. It was a just the sliding scale that we have today. But yeah, that update was big for a few reasons. One is the day I started thinking of this game as a real game. I didn't think mobile games had updates like that before that happened, and you know, I was never like a PC Master Race kind of guy or whatever, but I did play mostly PC games, and the reason for that was because they had constant updates. The games I was playing, like that whole idea of like, okay, maybe you don't like something that's in game right now, but in the future that could change and it could be something that you really like, or just adding new content, you know, like coming from a world where that didn't exist, you know, like I really liked Legend of Zelda, but that was it. Like once you beat the game, that was it, you know. And then I went to PC games where they did have these updates, and you know, then I wanted to make my own games, so I started messing around with some mobile games, and I didn't think mobile games had updates like that. And then they made that change, and I was like, oh, holy crap, this is a real game. Like I really didn't consider MCOC as a real game until that day. So it was a really good update for me because of that, but it was also a bad update because up until that point I had like a set of rules that I wanted to follow for my YouTube channel. I didn't want to deal with any drama or anything like that. So I had a rule of just like, alright, whatever happens, I don't need to give my opinion on it, you know? I just let people feel however they want to feel. And yeah, as long as I continue to like the game, I'll keep playing the game, and I'll make some guides along the way, and that'll be that, you know? Make my website, my now imaginary website, and that's it. But I couldn't keep my mouth shut, man. I was so excited about the change. I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. And I still, to this day, regret it somewhat. Where I wish I just never, like, cause I, you know, I saw a bunch of people freaking out, and I was like, dude, what are you guys talking about? This is amazing. The game's gonna die if it stays the way it is. All you do is just hold the left side of your screen and you beat the toughest content that way, taking 0 damage. The game sucks. It was amazing after the update. Not everybody agreed though. People were pissed and stuff, and yeah, that just opened up. It opened up a world of trouble right there, man. BGL's Nerf talk has you excited. Just don't stand up. Yeah. I try my best not to talk about nerfs and stuff, but you guys know I can't help it sometimes, man. Can't help it. That was also before live streaming. So once I started streaming, I mean, you know, it would have come out eventually, my opinions on things and how different they are from a lot of other people. Heard a rumor about Galactus. Apparently he'll be a force that acts on the contest, not a playable character. Maybe some nasty globals, if true, where some abilities don't work. Well, Hinach, there's a video. I think it was the video that Dave did with Gabe, where Dave was asking Gabe some questions. Like they watched the 5-year video that kind of combined MCOC and Realm of Champions and stuff like that. They like sat down and watched that together, and Dave asked some questions, and I think that's the video where Gabe was talking about Galactus. And yeah, he was saying Galactus is not going to be a playable character, and it's going to be more of a like something comparable to a natural disaster, something that you just can't stop, and you kind of just bracing for impact and stuff like that. Something along those lines, at least. It's a cool video. If you want to watch it yourself, Dave uploaded it maybe a month ago, I want to say, something like that. Even in BG, just finished my Alterac Valley rep grind 30 minutes ago. Never going in there again. Oh man, the old AV rep grind. I haven't been able to play so much these last few weeks and everything. I'm kind of scared to log in. I actually haven't logged in a little while. I know I had some mail that probably expired. I had a bunch of like iron bars that I was gonna use to level up engineering, and I think it's all gone now. I don't even want to log in to see that it's gone. When Galactus comes, so will Amrock. It's part of the story. You think it's going to come at the same time, Frojo, or do you think it's going to be some time apart, or? Brian, I can't wait for your game to come out. I'm a big fan. Well, thanks, man, but I'm not actually working on a game right now. I would love to be working on a game, and at some point I will, for sure. But yeah, right now, sadly, I'm not working on one. BG, you ever gonna do your website? I try, man. I still work on it. Be honest, I haven't put in a ton of work recently, but still some. It's I've hit points of, you know, like sometimes I hit major frustration points where I just can't bring myself to look at it for, you know, like a couple days. Or I mean, there's been times in the past where, yeah, I would just go a couple weeks without even looking at it. But then there's other times where, yeah, I try working on it every day pretty much, and I just suck at it, man. I just suck at it. Like, there's so many, like, I don't know. Design-wise, I think it looks kind of cool. I'm happy with some of the design aspects, but it doesn't matter if, like, the site is useless. It's just a shiny turd. That's kind of all it is right now. So, yeah. I don't know what to do about the website. I'm gonna keep trying to make it. I need to learn how to do this stuff one way or another. So, like, it's not something I'll ever give up on completely. But yeah, like with the holidays and being sick and stuff, I haven't put a ton of time towards it. In the past couple weeks. Dang BG, you didn't answer my question. I'm sorry, man. There's quite a few people in here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find your question. But I'm not always going to be able to see it. I do my best, but plenty of comments go missed, unfortunately. Let me see. Who should I take to rank 5? 5-star Hyperion Awakened or Blade Not Awakened? I'd recommend Hyperion. If Blade's not awakened, you know, Blade's still a decent enough character even without his awakened ability. But without that healing, like that healing, it is kind of a big deal for him. His awakened ability. So yeah, I would. Oh crap! What I just hit. I'd favor Hyperion. Slightly depends on what you need and stuff like that, but yeah, I'd go Hype. Frojo, you're thinking same time? Okay. Could be, I guess. And they could always... would they delay it? I don't know. I mean, I think you're right. I do think they're going to be connected, but... I get this feeling about MRock that it's going to be delayed. I just have this strong feeling like maybe they're not ready. I mean, a lot of the stuff they're putting out, like on, you know, on Twitter and their website and stuff, it looks really good. So maybe it's not going to be delayed. But I guess I'm thinking that just because we haven't seen any gameplay yet. So I don't know. What I can see happening is maybe like they have the stuff set up in MCOC. Galactus hits the game, and that sets up MRock. But it's set up in a way that, like, maybe they don't have to hard commit on the MRock release, where it's, you know, just gets people that much more hype for when they could be part of that world or something. I don't know. Who knows what Kabam's doing, man. It'd be cool to see behind the scenes for stuff like that. Holy moly, just beat a deathmatch and arena team of 4-star, 1 rank 4 plus 2 rank 3s, first 37k team. Cap Infinity, Namor, and Dr. Voodoo. Found the point where one stops Fiji. Well, nice, man. It's cool that you beat. I think there is potential for such drastic changes like 12.0 this time with the upcoming rebalance. I don't think so. I don't think there's ever going to be another 12.0. 12.0 was different. You know, it was more than just some champion balance changes. There was a lot of things going on at the same time. Champion balance changes. They completely reworked some of the systems. Like, instead of just having percentages of crit or block proficiency and stuff like that, it you know, went to the rating system. It was filled with bugs. I still think 12.0, if it didn't have the bugs, it wouldn't have been perfect, but it wouldn't have been that bad. I like to think of it as a package getting delivered. You order something from Amazon, and you know, it's a nice toaster or a TV or something like that. But the guy delivering it, he drops it, and then he accidentally runs it over with his truck, and a dog pees on it, and you know, it has to get delivered anyway because that's the guy's job, you know. I feel like that's what happened. It you know, I can't say everything was a bug. It felt like I still remember it feeling like the amount of damage you took blocking. That felt like a bug. I really thought that was a bug, and apparently it wasn't. They changed that. Brought it back to where it used to be before that update. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything like that again. First off, they have a lot more people working at Kabam. I get the feeling like maybe they were a little bit like short-staffed and the update was kind of rushed or something like that. Of course, they still release stuff with bugs, but man, they're never gonna. At least I can't imagine them releasing something with that many changes ever again. I feel like, actually, I talked to Kabam about this at Comic-Con. They were kind of saying like it changed the way they developed the game, where, you know, it almost kind of struck fear in some of the devs to make bigger changes, just because they don't want anything like that to happen again. It's always curious of like, man, did people get fired after that update or something like that? Like, I don't know. We don't know how bad it was for them, you know. Kind of laughing a little, but it's probably not funny, man. I'm sure a lot of them went through some real tough times, you know. There's a lot of people that quit the game during that time that just never came back. I think a lot of people stuck with the game or eventually came back or something, but there was just a bunch of people that just never came back, man. I was pretty sad that that Romo decided to quit the game back then. Because I liked Romo. I liked his videos. I thought, like, first off, I thought the dude was skilled. He's a really good fighter in the game. But I also liked his personality. It was just like, whoa, today we're fighting Realm of Legends or Labyrinth of Legends. You know, like, I don't know. It seemed like he was doing high-level content, but, like, not taking it seriously. Just kind of screwing around. I miss that dude's videos. BG, who should I take with Aegon to Labyrinth? I've heard Fury, Quake, and Proxima a bit. Is that right? Who'd be a fifth? Gus, I don't know the best team. Because I don't have an Aegon. I've never really planned it out. I do think it's good to take in Fury, though. Like, if you're running Suicides, if you're able to get that heal with Fury. Or actually, I mean, the Fury and Quake synergy. Yeah, that's good, too. Give you those evade charges. But I really don't know who the best team is. There's people that have streamed with Aegon and stuff like that, though. I'd recommend checking those out, you know. Didn't one of the Kabam guys get canned after the AA nerf fiasco? I have no clue. I don't know what happened. It's possible. It's possible they, I don't know. That could have happened, or maybe they, just, you know, maybe change positions or something like that. Maybe, like, every company's different, right? But just thinking about, like, sometimes when someone's in that type of position and something goes wrong like that, maybe this changed to, like, a different position within the company. Because I don't think we, like, after that, I don't think we saw their name anymore, right? I don't really know, though. That type of stuff, I don't think they're too willing to share that info. Which is understandable. If it was my company, I probably wouldn't want to share that info either. 12.0 is perfect example of good idea, bad execution. Yeah, pretty much. Nerfing OP champions is good. Nerfing champs in the ground so bad that they're practically unusable is bad. I agree. Convinced they barely tested the effects of diminishing returns. Yeah, I agree with all that. I still... probably my least favorite part about 12.0 was the champions that got nerfed. They just kind of got caught in the crossfire, man. Champions that weren't broken, but because of the implementation of diminishing returns, it made them significantly weaker. And my boy Rocket, he's part of that. He's part of that list. Rocket was able to get 100% crit rate. I think he was able to get 100% crit rate, right? He just needed a decent combo going. Not even that high of a combo if he was high sig. I think it was like 45% for every 10 hits or something. And then, yeah, after that, he was not able to do that. I never really liked Karnak, even though I have him on my wall back there. But he was another champion like that, too. And then Hood. I actually liked Hood. But there was a bunch of things that changed that messed him up. So you're saying I need 12 million to get the 4-star Squirrel Girl? No. I'm not saying that. That is my cutoff prediction. That's what I think the champion's going to go for, roughly. If you want 4-star Squirrel Girl, I recommend going higher. I'm literally trying to guess the lowest score possible. So basically the 800th spot with these cutoffs. It's not a safe score guess. In retrospect, 12.0 is great for the game, but they double down on OP champs after Blade, Ghost, etc. Yeah, over time they've introduced some very powerful champions. You know, I always wonder, like, I always wonder how the game would be if they did decide to nerf some other characters. Like, all right, let's use Blade as an example. And let's I'm not even trying to get into any debate if Blade should or should not be nerfed or anything like that, right? This is just for example's sake. So don't worry, I'm not asking for the champion to be nerfed or anything like that. But let's say Kabam felt like Blade was too overpowered at the time, and their options were to either nerf Blade or design the game in such a way that they don't have to nerf Blade, they just kind of nerf him indirectly by releasing a bunch of bleed immune champions. And I don't know if that's what they did. It could be a coincidence that all the champions after Blade were bleed immune. Maybe it's just a coincidence, you know? But I wonder, like, I wonder how the game would look if that was what they did. Like, if they went the other route and they were like, you know what? We feel Blade's a little too strong. We're not gonna nerf him a lot, but just give him a little tweak. Maybe just lower his block proficiency a tiny bit or something like that. This way, if you want to activate his heal, you just have to make sure you're not also standing there getting pummeled in the face or something. I don't know, just some like small tweaks, right? And I wonder that for a lot of things in this game, not just Blade, but other characters or abilities, or like I mentioned in the video today, immunities just in general. A lot of different systems I wonder about. And I don't think any of them are really going to change. I think very few things balance-wise are going to change. I think Kabam's terrified. I feel like they're terrified to release the info on the balance updates they're gonna do, and you know, probably really trying to do their best to make sure it goes over as smoothly as possible, at least. Rock was one of the toughest hit, and it always made me sad because he was so fun to play. Yeah. I miss Rocket. I miss a bunch of champs from back then. ABG, what's up, B-Manny? Haven't had a chance to watch your Mastery vid. Is it any good? It's okay. You don't have to watch it, you know. It's just a fun idea, I think. I don't think Kabam is gonna implement the idea or anything, but it's I put a little bit of more effort into it than the average video, I guess. Have some like mock screenshot type things. Actually, it really didn't take that much effort. I mostly took the images from another game, so I can't even say it took a lot of effort. It's fun to make though, man. I love just thinking of different ideas of what Kabam could do with the game, you know. Rog used to be my MVP back in the day. Dude, I still really, oh man. I please, Kabam, give the Guardians of the Galaxy, show them some love, man. I know you guys buffed Gamora, but what about the rest of them? You know, Star-Lord doesn't really need it, but Rocket, Groot, Drax. Like, I get how people feel when what's it called? When they want their favorite characters to be powerful. Because you guys know I'm not the biggest Marvel fan. Like, Not that I dislike Marvel, but I don't always watch the movies that come out and stuff, right? But I did like the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie a lot. I'd say it's my favorite Marvel movie. Uh, so I do have like a little bit more attachment to these guys over the other characters. Plus, I don't know, Rocket's just so damn cool, man. He's got a freaking jetpack. He lobs a grenade right in your face. He's awesome. So yeah, I would love it if they just made this guy a bit stronger, man. This Awaken ability. 658 crit rating for every 10 consecutive combo hits. Without diminishing returns, this guy, without diminishing returns, Rocket would he'd still be able to do okay damage. He never did as much damage as like he was never the top damage dealer in the game. Let's be honest, I mean, especially before diminishing returns, before 12.0, there was like OG Thor. How do you compete with OG Thor? But yeah, it'd be cool, man. I guess it was just nice knowing that by the time you got to a special 2, you were pretty much guaranteed to have that special 2 crit, It was cool. BG, do you remember the Alliance War days when people put a rocket on node 12 and had unblockable L2 and people would get absolutely wrecked all the time? I actually don't remember that. I don't remember which one node 12 was specifically. I don't know if that was the same node that I took. But unblockable L2, I would see different champions there. I would always see like Doctor Strange. When Hood came out, Hood was an option. Super early Alliance War? Oh, okay. When Alliance War first came out, I was in my my super casual friends, real life friends only alliance. We we sucked. We were all beginners. We didn't really play Alliance War. Like we kind of did, but it was like, okay, join if you want and go any path you want. Who cares? Yeah, for a while, I wasn't playing high level Alliance War. Even when I got to for Loki, we initially didn't take Alliance War too seriously at all. We were more focused on just trying to get our prestige up and stuff like that. What is this? Mystic Combat. Oh, sweet. I guess when I was popping open all those crystals, I got some Mystic Combat credit. Cool, man. I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's nice. Avery Lopez sent it over to saying, is 66 stones enough to awaken Omega Red 5-star? I'd say so, yeah. It's a little on the low end, but it's good enough. It's good enough. And then, yeah, just keep feeding those 6 stones into Omega Red over time, and it'll be good to go, man. But yeah, even at 660, he's pretty powerful. You'll definitely notice a difference, like the difference between 60 and 160. You'll feel it as you feed 6 stones into him. But it's enough. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it, man. Open some calves. You're in the wrong channel, my friend. Calf crystals don't get open in these parts. Takes a long time to get these units, man. I ain't popping calves. Punisher's level 2 unblockable. Oh, that's right. Punisher was there all the time too. It was like a Doctor Strange and Punisher that I always saw. Well, wait, that was after the Punisher update though, right? Because the original Punisher special to. Oh wait, was it? Because the original Punisher special to. Which one was his? It was like the. Like, he didn't use his gun at all, right? Because I remember he had the same animations as Winter Soldier. And I think Winter Soldier had the same special 1 that he has now, right? But his special 2 used to be just like the lame-o couple of kicks and like the diving punch type ability. I think that was it, right? And then once Punisher got updated, that's when his special 2 got pretty nasty to try to deal with on the unblockable. Dragon sending over another 2, saying halfway point score 53 plus. Boom, nice. Dang, 53 plus on day 2. That's gotta feel good going into day 3. That's gotta feel real good. Original Punisher Special 2 was the one that Iron Fist has now. Yeah, that's right, Iron Fist. IGN. Alright, Douglas. For you, man, we're gonna go. But just this once. I'm not looking up everyone's profile. But I will look yours up. Let me see what you got. Daedalus 2.0. Speaking of Dota, Daedalus. Alright, let's see. Ooh, got the big thing up there. The big SIG 200 thing. Okay. Corvus, Aegon, Blade. It's looking good, man. It's looking real good. Congrats on just crossing the 1.5 million base hero rating mark, by the way. With 555 champions. Nice. Are these guys all SIG 200 too? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. It's looking good, dude. Profile's looking real good. What milestones are best value for arenas? The best value, in my opinion, like what you get for the time you put in is pretty much the 4-star arenas. You get more. You know, all the 4-star arenas and the 5-star arena, they all give the same number of units. 135. The first 2 here only give 65. I'm almost like second guessing myself. Are those numbers right? Jeez, man, it's been a long time since I added up these numbers. Guys, I have a real bad memory problem. Like, it's scary sometimes. Like, I should know these numbers off the top of my head. But anyway, these arenas give more. the 4-star arenas give more than the 2 and 3-star. But if you have your champion, like if you have a decent number of champions ranked up, it either takes about the same number of rounds or only slightly more rounds for getting additional units. And then compare that to the 5-star arena. The 5-star arena can take quite a few rounds unless you have a lot of 6 stars. Yeah. Gee, why do you think it took such a long time to bring out Alliance War seasons? They must have made so much more money over no seasons. I don't know. Probably just, takes time to develop all these features, if I had to guess. Maybe they didn't have that as one of the original plans. But maybe they did. And maybe they just, they wanted to get the feature out before having, before they could finish developing seasons. I sometimes wonder if we're going to see something similar with Dungeons. Not that I think we're going to get, like, Dungeon seasons, but I feel like Dungeons is not really a complete feature right now. Whereas, like War feels like a complete feature in the game. As is, even, regardless of how you feel about it or because I'm not a huge fan of War, but it feels like a complete feature. Dungeons, it really feels like, okay, the idea is there, but come on, like, they could do more with Dungeons. Maybe they were working on bases, but then scrapped it and made Alliance War seasons. Yeah, that could be it too. That's true. Kind of forget about the bases sometimes, But they're probably pretty far along with bases, considering they had bases in, Transformers, right? So probably put a lot of development time into that. And then once they scrapped that, probably went back to working on War. I imagine it was the same developers. Or a similar team, at least. I wonder about that too. Like, how different would this game look if it had bases? I mean, they scrapped it for a reason. Obviously, they weren't totally happy with it. Why else would you scrap something that you'd put that much work into, But who knows? Maybe people would have liked that compared to seasons. Maybe it would have different impacts on the game. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be pretty late, though, guys. So we should pick up this conversation again tomorrow or something. I'm going to head out of here for the night. Last Sarnian, I know you already left, but telepathically, man, thank you so much once again for being the big D of the night, as you often are. And thank you to everyone else, too. There's a bunch of other super chats. So, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. There's a lot of people in here, too. Wow, man. Over 500 people right now. How many of you guys are asleep? I guess you can't answer that. I'm betting a solid 350 are passed out at the moment. They just left the stream going. But yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna go hit the sack. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.